Wagwan people, my name is DJ Sparks and we are here on Zim Reality ITV, and today we are going to talk about Zimdancehall. What is Zimdancehall? Zimdancehall is a subgenre of reggae dancehall music. So, change to discuss about Zimdancehall. Takambotanga say, and wakaitanga wacho wakaitanga say, so that everyone kwasa kuziva kuti Zimdancehall yakabva kupi and ichikwenda kupi and vakanga varipo ndianani and effort vakaisa effort kuti isvike payari izvozvi zvindiani. So this is our first episode tinenge tichitaura kuti Zimdancehall yakabva kupi. So mubvunzo wakawanda nongochibvunzwa nevanhu wekuti what is Zimdancehall? Zimdancehall is a subgenre of reggae dancehall. So today chatanga kutaura pa this episode chatanga kutaura nezvereggae. Because reggae ndiko kwakazobarwa dancehall. We can't talk about Eve satataura nezveAdam because Eve akabva pana Adam. Zimdancehall yakabva pareggae, same reggae. So chatanga kutaura nezvereggae kuti vanhu vaiwa reggae vamwe vamanga varane vairekodha kupi and masound man vanga inawo ndanani and chichakaitika mastudio akamona kupi ekurekodha. Totangira ipapo from reggae pangatina na Culture T, ana Allan Ranks, ana Dudz. My first days tanga, that is the 80s. From 80s to 90s. From 90s takutanga from 2000, from 2000 patakatanga kuona kuraisa kwamwe artist akaita sana Wingy D, ana King Labashi, then chibva ipapo takutanga kuona kuraisa kwakaita ana Freeman, then from ana Freeman takutanga kuona kuraisa kwakaita ana Soldier Love, ana Killer T, ana Sekalas. Then from reggae chazotanga kutaura kuti yakafamba sei vakarekodha saka kusvika panhasi patakuita Zimdancehall. Tichidiscuss futi kuti iwe wedze kuti Zimdancehall rakabva kupi. So ndezvo zvandakarisearcha zvakawandisa. Pozoti zvimwe zvandakaona. So I'm doing this just because I know kuti pana umwe wandakuzwa kuti Zimdancehall yakabva kupi. Because kana ini ndakazvarwa 1991 ndaifunga kuti maybe Zimdancehall yakatanga ma 2000 pandakaona kuraisa kwaWingy D. What about mwana wa 2011? Anofanira ngachiziva kuti Zimdancehall yakabva kupi. So this first episode tange tichitaura kuti Zimdancehall yakambobva kupi and wakatanga acho ndianani and vairekodha kupi, chii chakaitika kuti vazorekodha and mastudio acho akambobva kupi and wakatanga kurekodha mastudio acho ndianani and masound man anga aripo nguva yacho ndianani and masounds akanga achipusha maartist ndianani before. So with the rise up of local Zimbabwean sound like A1 Sound, Small X and Elder Farai Shambare, Red Scorpion, Yana Reflex, then you're in the Startime Sound, Yana Eddie Muffin. Topakatanga kuexpose artist akaita Culture T and Allan Ranks. Unfortunately, Culture T akatisiya, rest in peace Culture T. But right now, neka video ka Allan Ranks achitaura kuti kudhara waizvifambisa sei, waizvigonawo sei, chii chaimbonyatsoitika.
Mr. Allan, taurire.
Dudz Allan Ranks.
Okay.
Dudz Allan Ranks, otherwise known as Allan Ranks, but staranguri mumafaru manzi kwandakandiri reggae. Ndinoitwa Allan Ranks. Kane ainzi Africa A1 Sound 1981.
Yeah.
Pana mukoma Power Gari na Endi na Teacher. Power Gari, Power na Endi, Power na Endi, na ndo vakatanga kuuya kuno kune sound system yanzi Africa Tafarai Sound. First show yedu yekutanga takaridzira mubali high yakazenge yakunzi Rumors. Rumors nightclub. But
ipapo yanziji
Bali High.
Bali High.
Bali High. BALI. Bali High. Saka takambodzodi one session ipapo yakabudirirawo. Asati tazokuwa mukana wekuti uchitenderere mberi because paidominatwa nevarungu nemakarani.
Right.
Tova tadzokera zveduchi kwedu kunoku
kupiko
rukisheni kubare.
Yeah.
Takatanga kuridzira nzvimbo inonzi YWCA kachikoro kevanasikana YWCA hanzi Young Women's Chichichi.
Well known as what?
Young Women's
men or whatever. YWCA.
YWCA.
But well known as YW Center.
YW Center man. Yazi YW Center. Ndova tatanga kuridza ipo patina Culture T. wamwanzi vaimbuyo
culture tea ndiani man
Tendai Kamura akashaya
okay
umuna mwamuko
Tendai angani makore mangani gore mchikufikidza
anga achiri kuita fomu 2 ini ndandatopedzawo ndindione kuda
saka tingati Tendai angari kuma 14 years 13 years kawo
izvo
I know kuti culture tea panhu vakawanda vasingamuziye nderimwe song yandinayo yamunokwanisa kunzwawo minzwa mavekisi ake murovero waaita.
We come to carry the message. Oh la 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 la. Come now, la ba la ling, la ba ling, la ba ling. We come to carry the message. Yes, la ba ling, la ba ling, la ba ling. We come to carry the message. Under the roots, culture tea come again. 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 Who say cultural lyrics them done? Who say cultural lyrics them done? Carry the message, we come to carry the message. Carry the message, we come to carry the carry the message, we come to carry the message. Carry the message, we come to carry the message.
So in the 90s, as dance becoming more popular globally, ndobakatanga kuraiza ma MCs mu Zimbabwe munomu akaita sana Booker T, ana Rassie Ai, ana Major E, ana Smylie, ana Potato, Yappie Banton, Daddy Distress, na Kuda Culture, brother ya Culture Ting. Startime, the first sound to push most of these artists to record songs zao, but vachitanga vagadzira anonzi madoublets, vachigadzira masounds aya na Startime. Startime yanga ine mpesa inzi JJ, neyanzi Leku P, na Eddie Muffin, na Colin. Ndo vanhu ve-Startime crew yavo vakanga varipo, and ndo vanhu vakanyasimbisa maartist kuti achikwanise kutanga kurecord. Ma-MC angati nawo anana Major E. So big up yourself, JJ, Leku P, Eddie Muffin, Colin. You are bad, mad. Ate, squibidi, kobom. The most popular sound of the 90s, yangeria Major E and Booker T, pariddim rainzi Hypocrite Riddim. Then pakazogadzirwa imwe song ya Rassie Ai and Booker T, yainzi Svinurai, kana kuti Vanofarira Startime, yangeri doublet re Startime sound. Pariddim rainzi Pepperseed Riddim.
This is Major Ephraim talking. Big up Startime, original African sound. If it's Shona, it's Zimbabwean. Yeah, Booker T sing, Rassie Ai DJ. Move on!
Hey, 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 Rassie Ai libet every time. Booker T libet every time. Gangandi singer, sive, kuti vanu ve mu Zimbabwe, Vanofarira Startime. Gangandi singer, sive, kuti vanu ve mu Zimbabwe, Vanofarira Startime. Vanofarira Startime. Vanofarira Startime. Vanofarira Startime. Vanofarira Startime. Alright, now see the vara kuona vanu vakawanda kudai dengandisinga zifungire ukonda ifamba kwese ukonda ienda vanu vase vangotara neze Startime. Vanofarira Startime. Vanofarira Startime. Vanofarira Startime. Vanofarira Startime. People Svinurai Startime ya uya mapopo ese munyika acha wana Svinurai Startime ya uya chimumu jese na sisi chataura maribaba nikanga ite baba vana venyu avanzwe Startime yakaona chokwadi Rassie Ai ndakaona chokwadi Booker T akaona chokwadi indava vana venyu vasinganzwisise so ndapota ini Svinurai Startime
So with the popularity of these recordings, ana Svinurai, Vanofarira Startime, nemadaplets aigadzirwa masounds, ndopakatanga kuuya mastudio akazi akati one day, ndopakatanga kurekodha masongs angakaita sana Memory, ana Water in a Room, nemufesa inzi Yappie Banton. Then the biggest achievement was by Culture T ne-Transit Crew. Vakatanga kureleasewa ma-albums avo, vakwanisa kuitawo ma-tours kuna Europe. By the end of 90s, a number of local youths were recording singles and albums. Reggae bands angakaita sana na Crucial Mix ya Trevor Hall and the Black Roots wakatanga kurunga ma-shows akanga kushowcase ma-artists angakaita sana Potato, ana Daddy Ray, ana Ijason, ana Jnr Banton, ana Slaggy Yout. Nemamwe ma-artists angakati one day. Then by that time, reggae ndipo yakatanga one nedancehall. With the popularity of dancehall 90s, but dancehall's 90s. Ndipo akatanga kuti vanhu because muno mainyanyopisa sungura ndo yaidiwa muno ndo yainyanyozikana. But by that time ndipo takatanga kuti unowana Potato wakutanga kuti mamwe masongs nana Andy Brown pasong yekuti mapurisa emuno muHarare blah 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 blah. I think vanhu vazhinji munenge munoiziva that song. Late 90s ana Major E nana Moving Stole vakatanga kugadzirawo masong akati one day collaboration akatanga kuita nana Innocent Tsweguta ndopa vagadzira song yakanzi In My Dreams ndinayo ndongasambukunogesa.
Hey, what you mean? It's the girls them thing, it's the boys them thing, it's the man them thing, and the woman them thing same time. Yes I am. How to go?
In my dream, you told me that you love me.
In my dream, you tell me say you love me. Oh, in my dream, you tell me say you love me.
I know I see. So let dream and you're not.
In my dream, oh man, you did a kiss me. In my dream, oh man, you did a kiss me.
All of those dreams come true, yes. Oh mine come true someday, yes.
It's a must.
Mana sigana ininda kuda. Uobe tangu ndiweweka. Taichaka tiri mumakoremo. Irosi zaimba tichifaramo. Other people's dreams come true, yes. Oh mine come true someday, yeah. In my dream, you told me that you love me.
In my dream, you tell me say you love me. In my dreams, oh man, you say you love me.
In my dream, you kiss me and you smiled.
In my dream, oh man, you did a kiss me. In my dream, oh man, you did a kiss me.
I wish I could dream every night and every day. Then I can be by your side all the time.
Hear me now, I'm living in misery, I'm living in agony. May you have turn this a dream into reality. May you have a queen in the castle and my skin, shining like laser beam. Hello, seven same. Oh, last night and I'm asleep. So I went back to the chase. Me, I wonder if I Chris, your worst line. You have it on your torch, it is so sensuous. If a cassette, they would have rewind at the same time. If I just were asked, this girl make a sword ride. It's all about the way you make me feel inside. This loving and my dream, it's a blow from my mind. And my after let you know that you are one of a kind. Hypnotizing, tantalizing like a jigsaw puzzle. Tell me what you in my arms 24/7 because me bring the best and you bring the treble. Can you really know it only takes 2 of it?
Uobe tangu
I just said 2 hours alone. Now we dreaming of it. Come to me, baby. Oh God, you're the Lord. Oh my God. Oh man, you want the music pattern. This your brain rocking record. You like a miracle and this your love terrible. All of feel love the all my life for all me willing and able. You invigorate me when me weak and feeble.
She's the one that I need. I don't need no other.
Rassie Ai ndiye mumwe wama-artist akanga aripo kuma-90s. Sa ndine munhu mungonombomuonawo mubvunzo meditation yake nemufungiro wake nemuitiro waaiita zvinhu zvake the way yaaidawo kuti mangoma asvike pari nemupushiro wakaitawo.
Maintain your connectivity to Africa.
My name is Takura Donald Makoni. Some people know me as Rassie Ai. I am a an artist. I'm also an activist. I work a lot within the community. I'm a family man, and I'm from Zimbabwe, which was a former colony of Britain. It was called Rhodesia back then, and before it was colonized, it was the Kingdom of Munumutapa.
Munumutapa. I've learned something new today.
Well, there you go.
And do you have any projects that you're currently involved with or working on at the moment in terms of your music or your community activism?
At the moment, I work within my local community, and with my music, I'm always working on music. I work with several producers from all over the world, some in Jamaica, some Europe, some back home in Africa. So I'm always working on music. It's more of a labor of love for me. It's how I express my emotions. It's how I express my frustrations. How I express my happiness. So it's a part of me. So I'm always working on that.
Okay. And if someone wants to hire you for a gig or listen to your music or contact you regarding your music, how can they get in touch with you? Or how can they hear your music?
My music is on SoundCloud. It's on YouTube. If you search either Takura Donald Makoni or Rassie Ai, it's going to bring you up to me. So,
excellent,
yeah.
excellent, excellent. Okay, so Donald, in terms of your community activism, how exactly, are you being active in your community with that?
I work with young people, especially mentoring them. I'm also a single father, so I also work with African or people of African descent fathers in terms of offering support, offering advice, and as well as exchanging ideas. And I also, I'm a very active member in Aksoni. The more we integrate, and when I say integrate, I mean the African communities themselves. Africa is not only those on the continent, but those abroad as well. You have a very, very deep African community in the West Indies, in the Caribbean, Polynesia. There are even African communities in places like India. There's not a lot of cohesion between our communities. There's a lack of misunderstanding. There's a lot of perceptions which people build against each other, prefabricated on misinformation. So this is the kind of activism that I'm very much involved in as much as possible. As a family, we are one. Whether you're black or white, African or Indian or Polynesian, but we need love and we need understanding, and so this is where my activism really takes root.
But still, wakumana wengo consider some complicate a Jamaican culture and the way of life, and it was never taken serious, because that time Sungura ndo yaipisa baba, Sungura ndo yaipisa. So takava zvakawandisa from 80s 90s takabata maartist takawanda akanga ari popular anga aripo. I know kuti maybe kune mamwe movement akanga ariko airuwa nevamwana akasvitsa kuti reggae iwe popular that time, navamwana akanga varipo time iyoyo vana Maccabee vaipushawo movement iroro. Then pakazobudikira Jabi vakapushawo movement. Maybe ndichakwanisa kuzvisa paepisode 2, but episode 2 nedatanga from 2005 tona zvaiitika nguva iyoyo kuti vakomana vakatamba pivot role vakaitamba sei. In that time ndo patakatanga kuona kuraisa kwana Wingy D. So don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and please make a link so that you don't miss our next episode. And remember, I believe kuti vanhu varanchimeshina apa ndo vanhu vakanga vaita kuti zoni vakaita kuti Zimdancehall iwe pairi zvizvi ndo vanhu vakatamba pivot role. Vakaona kuoma kwezvinhu zvacho kuti munongouya nechizhenu chenyu from somewhere chamunoadopta from imwe country mungouya nacho muno muZimbabwe tinotanga kudiwa. Dai pasina vanhu ivavavo maybe from ma2000 nguva yatiri inoyi dai tiri kuita zvavaiita. Sa big up everyone akanga aripo that time aisimbisa movement akanga ine muono kuti music iyi a real music. So thank you for watching our first episode, What is Zimdancehall, episode 1. So can I also subscribe? Please subscribe our channel so that you don't miss our next episodes. What's young at among my episode 2, episode 3, episode 4 kushika Zimdancehall payari nas. I
mean a you because them a some puppet. When if them things say them back, tell them try touch it. I woulda come and tell say them a the toughest. I woulda come and tell say them a the roughest. I couldn't mean a you because them a some puppet. When if them things say them back, tell them try touch it.
Yes. Greetings in the name of the Most High's Imperial Majesty Emperor King Selassie Ai, Rastafari, peace and love, alright? The beautiful kids in Zimbabwe, you know, music is a part of your culture, singing and dancing, and also education and agriculture, alright? Youth empowerment. We ready? Get going. Boom.